Visualization and meditation, as well as breath work, are really easy to use and easy to implement strategies for your athletes because most of your athletes, first of all, don't know how to breathe correctly. And so, yesterday we talked about how that shallow breath actually increases their anxiety and increases those overwhelming feelings of nervousness, where it tips over to a point where it's like, too much and it's impacting how they play. Visualization is really great to get them to cognitively rehearse what's about to happen. And so we can utilize the research around visualization and getting into the subconscious mind because the same neurotransmitters are firing when they visualize correctly as if they're actually in the real moment. So we can leverage that to help prepare their brain and body to be in those moments before they're in them. Now, we also do a version of visualization where we can kind of tap into their emotions and into their subconscious and do more of like a metaphorical thing. That's what we did with the backpack visualization. Meditation is also really important for athletes. And basically, it's a mindfulness technique where they are I know it's hard because our attention span is like, not great. But their ability to stay with their breath and focus back in on their breathing or a focal point or a mantra or a word, so that when they are scattered all over the place, especially if you have athletes, not only are athletes these days highly distracted, but also a lot of my athletes have ADD and ADHD. So it gives them something to come back to, but they're typically not taught this skill. So incorporating it, and these are like really simple, 5 minutes or less that you can be sprinkling in. All of these meditations and visualizations are in our visualization vault inside Plug and Play EMG. So today's meditation, kind of combination of both, is called the heart gratitude meditation. And this is a really great one if you are experiencing stress. I mean, who isn't as a coach? But also your athletes are under a lot of stress. And sometimes we look at what they're being stressed out about by, and we're like, okay, really? But to them, it's a massive thing, like all the homework and the relationship dynamics and friendships and all the things going on outside of their sport. They're coming in to practice with a lot of that. So if I'm noticing that on my team, I'll sometimes hand select this heart gratitude meditation, to help them kind of release some of that stress and get them focusing on gratitude. So there's a lot of research around gratitude and how that impacts how we show up and how they play. So that's what this meditation kind of pulls on as well. So let's do it together. All you need to do, if you've been to one of these before, is just listen to my voice. If your mind gets distracted, as it does, that's okay. Just bring it back as soon as you realize it. Just bring it back, and yeah, afterwards we'll see kind of how we feel. All right, I'm gonna turn my video off so you're not distracted by that. Okay. All right. So go ahead and get somewhere comfortable and close your eyes. Welcome to the heart gratitude meditation. This meditation is your time to help you live, love, and compete with your fullest self. So, as usual, where you are, in a seat or lying down, I want you to close your eyes or look and gaze right in front of you. Take a nice deep inhale through your nose, filling your belly and lungs, and exhale completely. Again, just like that, filling your belly, filling your lungs, maybe pausing for a second at the top, and exhaling fully and completely. I'm going to be walking you through a specific exercise with some mindfulness practices inside. So you're going to listen to my directions and just follow along. The first thing I want you to do is to imagine something in your life that is causing you stress. This can be anything. I want it maybe to be the thing that pops up right away. Maybe it's something to do with coaching or relationships or school. Don't spend too much time thinking about it. Usually it's just the first thing that comes up. Whatever's taking up a lot of space in your mind or in your emotions right now. Maybe it's parenting, maybe it's something to do with work, but whatever it is, I want you right now to assign a number to it from 1 to 10. 10 being that it's causing you an unbelievable amount of stress or emotional energy right now, and 1 meaning that you're not stressed about it at all. So where is this thing in your mind? Once you have that number, I want you to sort of put that aside, so to speak, in your mind because we're going to start our mindfulness exercise. Now, if you feel comfortable, if you have access, you can put your hand on your heart as we're doing this. So you can, if you're in a place where you feel comfortable doing that, so you can take your right hand, put it on the left side of your chest, and feel your heartbeat. Taking a nice deep inhale, feeling the weight of your hand on your chest. And as you do that, I want you to think of 3 things in your life right now that you are grateful for. Even if you don't have all 3 in your mind, I want you right now to bring that first thing that came to mind in your mind's eye. I want you to bring that to your focus and really see it. Whatever that is, if it's a person, if it's a place, a memory, I want you to feel that first thing that came to mind. Next, I want you to think about a second thing in your life that you're grateful for right now. Again, maybe that's a person or a place or an experience. With your hand on your heart, I want you to think of that thing and bring it to your mind's eye right now. It could be something as simple as the sun is out today. I want you right now to bring a third thing to your mind's eye that you're grateful for. Again, maybe it's something small, something that happened to you, something that made you smile. Or maybe it's something that you're really looking forward to doing or something in your life that's happening right now that you're excited about. I really want you to take the time to be here, bringing your attention and your heart to that theme, being grateful. With your hand over your heart, I want you to feel your heart beating in your chest, taking a deep breath and feeling the movement of air in your lungs being distributed to every cell in your body, just like that, without any extra effort besides taking this breath. You realize that this miracle of your heart beating 100,000 times a day without you even having to think about it or do anything is there. It was born with that miracle inside of you every day that brings to life every part of you in coaching and in your relationships. And with that mentality, I want you to think of that thing in your life, again, that is causing you stress. Bring that to your mind again. And I want you now to think of just one thing that you can do today or tomorrow that will relieve just a little bit of that stress. Not necessarily solve or take care of the entire thing, but maybe one step towards managing it or relieving some of the stress. One thing that you're in control of that will bring you either closer to a solution if one is possible, or just reducing that stress. Maybe it's having a conversation. Maybe it's doing a meditation like this or journaling, taking a walk. I want you to think of something. Now, taking some final deep breaths in, again, with your hand still over your heart. I want you to think of that stressful situation and assign a new number to it on a scale of 1 to 10. How stressed are you about that thing right now in this moment? And did that number get reduced from where you started? Even just a little? Did your stress or your emotional energy towards that thing in your life come down a few notches? And if it didn't, that's okay. This is just an exercise. But if it did, recognize that connecting with your heart and connecting with gratitude is a powerful mindfulness exercise that allows you to not only reduce your stress, but put you into a state of mind that can allow you to take action if possible. It could also put you into a state of mind that will let you be okay with the action or no action that you can take. So take some final deep breaths, connecting with your body in this moment. Your hand off of your heart and putting it back in your lap. Feeling grateful for this time that you've taken out of your day to be here and connect with your heart, your mind, and your body. Finally, I want you to take one last deep breath in. Exhale fully. and open your eyes when you're ready. All right. Welcome back, everybody. All right. If you feel comfortable in the chat sharing, if that stressful thing, if that number changed, let me know in the chat if it changed at all, or you're like, I can't solve the thing, but I feel a little bit better. Let me know in the chat if there was a change in the number. And this is, yeah, feel better. That's great. Um, like I said, this is a great one to do with athletes because a lot of times when they have these big things in their mind around academics and school and like all the things that are due in their sport and the pressures, and they don't really have a way to like sort it out. And this is just one thing that you can help them tangibly do to help reduce some of that stress and provide a little more clarity moving forward. So this is a great one. This is called the heart gratitude meditation. Number to change with my perspective. Yeah, reduce stress, even if it's just for this moment, and we're like, we'll take it. So yes, that's great. Okay, coaches, thanks for being here.